Welcome to the channel. It's Michelle, your practical priestess here at Divinely Genuine. So we're here to do y'all's tarot moon, y'all's tarot reading for the full moon on Sunday, April 29th, 2018. All right, so let me just commune with Spirit. Divine Spirit, I thank you for the opportunity to serve you in this way. Thank you for communicating to us through the tarot for Leo's sun, moon, and rising during this full moon in Scorpio on Sunday, April 29th, 2018. Spirit, I just ask that you would protect my energy from interfering with the reading, that I would be a clear channel to give your message from you to the audience, and that the energy of the reading not attach itself to me. Spirit, we thank you that at any point in time we can call on you for guidance and insight, and that you'll willingly communicate with us for our highest good. Thank you for allowing us to communicate to you, with you through the tarot. We ask you for any insight, guidance, and advice for Leo's sun, moon, or rising during this full moon. Thank you for it, Spirit. So if you guys are here because you're a Leo sun sign, that's awesome and welcome. Most people don't know that they have a moon sign and an ascendant or rising sign as well. So be sure to Google your natal birth chart and you can find that out. What you need is your birth date, birthplace, and you need your birth time as well. If you have tried to find your birth time and you're unable to, you'll want to get it as close, like ask family, whoever might know at least what time of day, and narrow it down as well as you can. Because what you're doing is you're wanting to get an accurate picture of the sky of when you were born is what it is. The moon changes signs every 2.5 days, so it could be changing right when you were born. And you won't know your ascendant, which tells most of your astrology if you don't have the time. Alright? Again, Spirit, we thank you for communicating with us. Anytime we come to you to ask, you're ready and willing to give us advice, insight, and guidance for our highest good. And Spirit, I thank you for allowing me to be a clear channel to give your message to the audience. I ask that you would protect my energy from interfering with the reading, and that the energy of the reading not attach itself to me. And this is for Leo, sun, moon, or rising on the full moon in Scorpio this Sunday the 29th. We thank you for it. In Spirit, I ask that you would protect the energy of the reading from attaching itself to me. Again, this is for Leo's sun, moon, and rising. Make sure I don't reverse these cards too much. And if you guys are interested in getting a reading from me, I am offering full natal chart readings for $77. You can hit me up on all the socials. You can also, if you want to know a particular thing or area of life or a particular transit, like Jupiter is in Scorpio right now, and that's affecting each person on an individual level differently. And you find that out by looking at, having an astrologer look at your chart to see what area of life it's going to affect you. Like for me, it's going to affect my second house, which is self-value, worth, and which will be my monetary gains reflected back, my resources. Had a friend that had me look at his, and it's affecting his first house, which is self-identity. So, yeah, it's pretty cool. Alright, Leos, let's get on into it. Oh, and Uranus is changing signs next month. It's going from Aries into Taurus, and that'll be an 8-year transit. So it's really good to use astrology as guidance. You know, it helps us prepare for life's changes. All right, so give me just a moment here. All right, guys, sorry about that. All right, so what was it? We have the Six of Swords reversed. So it's too loud. The Six of Swords reversed. So that's going to, reverse is going to mean it's inward. It's an inward state. Swords are typically decisions being made. The 6 in astrology represents the house of Virgo, which would be like service to others, health, your daily work. Let's see, 6 of Swords. Let me find it here. The escape of the mind. Transition, the mind exploring, the process of learning and discovery. Testing hypothesis. The journey for its own sake. Escape, getting lost in learning. Moving through uncertainty. Endless seeking. Learning something new will allow you to move on. Okay, so it's some type of transition during this full moon for you guys, which is affecting the mind. You're having to learn something new during this transition. We've also got the Athlete card reversed, and this is in the advice position. Okay, so let's see, the light attribute of the Athlete card. Dedication to transcending physical limits, including handicaps. Development of personal willpower and strength of spirit. So I feel like what this is saying, since you're going through some kind of change and transition and learning new things, Spirit is saying you have the willpower and strength of spirit, as the athlete does, to keep you, to surpass your physical limits. You have what it takes to stay strong during this transition or change. The process of learning, discovery, the escape of the mind, okay? Getting lost in learning, moving through uncertainty. So maybe for some of you, some things are feeling very uncertain, and Spirit is saying just don't worry about it, get through it. You have the strength and your spirit is strong with this Athlete card as the advice. The shadow side of this card says misuse of athletic ability for selfish ends, false sense of invulnerability and entitlement. So try not to, lean towards feeling entitled. That can happen to us, especially as athletes. Sorry, I'm looking at the card. Especially as, it's funny actually, because what I was going to say is, as Leos can be prideful, and all of us can, but that is a Leo thing. And I guess athletes can too, right? Just kidding. Okay, so moving on. So you're strong enough inwardly. You have the strength of spirit to get through this transition as you're learning new things. Okay, and then we have the World card reversed as well, which is representing an inward state. Ooh. Let's see, the World card, Major Arcana card. The cycle of completion and beginning. Completion, endings giving way to new beginnings. Cycles, the journey is never over. Synthesis, experience as teacher. Everything is a lesson. Opportunity, learning the rhythms of your life. Celebrating life, full awareness and knowledge. Having everything you need. How beautiful is that? So inwardly, you guys are feeling full. You're feeling like you have completed something and maybe are ready to transition into something new, keeping your spirit strong. It's endings giving way to new beginnings. So awesome. It's a very positive card. The advice in this position is the visionary card. Okay, it's also reversed, which is going to mean inward. And the visionary light attribute is capacity to envision what is not yet conceivable to others. Willingness to proclaim a vision without regard for personal gain. Excuse me just a sec. Okay, sorry about that. All right, so the visionary light attributes capacity to envision what is not yet conceivable to others. Willingness to proclaim a vision without regard for personal gain. All right, shadow side, selling insights to the highest bidder, compromising your visions to make it more acceptable. Okay, so obviously we don't want to compromise our visions. Your vision is your own unique vision. It's your own unique perception of what you want. Nobody has it in mind just like you do. This card came up for someone else for another reading, and you know what I said, and I'll say it again. I decided to name my business Divinely Genuine for that reason. Because, you know, though we all have palm prints that look similar, and our astrology charts are all made from obviously the same solar system, but they're all a little bit different. And we are all a little bit different, and it's divinely different. You're divinely genuine. Your vision is divinely genuine because God, Goddess, Source, Divine Spirit, whatever you'd like to say, the creator of all, the inner guide, right, wants you to, has given you life in an individual spark and idea, all of it for a reason, okay? It's what you're supposed to do in this world, right? So, don't compromise it, okay? Even to the highest bidder, don't do it. Yes, you're worth the highest amount, but not to change your vision to fit theirs, okay? Capacity to envision what is not yet conceivable to others, okay? So it may not be conceivable to them. They may not be able to picture it just as you do. That's okay. You know, I have I guess because I'm, you know, Leo King comes to mind often because I watch his stuff. I respect him, all that stuff. And, you know, he's a good one to check out if you're a Leo. But what came to my mind just now is he talks about Disney World a lot and how, you know, everyone thought Walt Disney was full of crap when he decided to, you know, when he told them his vision. And look at it now, you know? So don't compare to what someone else's vision is, all right? Willingness to proclaim a vision without regard for personal gain. So your vision, certainly it holds more than just the financial gain. And don't forget that. Why do you have this vision that you do? You know, what all does it entail? Who is it going to help? All right. So you're going to keep that in mind as you're going through the... Matthew, you're a little loud in there. I'm trying to do a video. Sorry, guys. My son's like sucking on his soup with a straw. Okay, so I was trying to focus. We've got the Six of Swords, and that's bringing in transition. You've got the will and strength of spirit with the athlete. That's going to surpass the your physical limits that you know, that's what's going to get you to push you physically into this new cycle. And Spirit is saying, don't forget your vision and don't compromise it. All right, we've got another reversed card, and it's the Six of Cups. Six of Cups. So the six is, again, the house of Virgo. That's going to represent service, cups, service, health, the work you do. Cups represents water signs, so that could be Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, and it represents emotion. Okay, so, and it could be the water signs in your own chart, or it could be a water sign that you're dealing with. Or that's in your life. Six of Cups, the pleasure of the sun child. Oh, that is so Leo. Youthful joy, simple pleasures in life, pure happiness, the inner child, returning to a simpler way of living. Generosity of spirit, kindness and gentleness, emotional harmony. You're only as old as you feel. Innocence and inexperience. That's awesome. My son is a Leo. And he is definitely, he's like my sunshine boy, I swear. He is so full of energy and life and joy. It's beautiful. And most children are, you know. But as Leos, you guys have that. You are ruled by the sun, and you're the only sign ruled by the sun. Okay, so as you, I believe that as you guys are going through this transition, using the strength of spirit to surpass your physical limits, coming into a completion and into new change, a new cycle, holding your vision without, you know, regard to personal gain, without regard to financial gain, but that vision that you want for the world or for yourself or whatever it may be, you come into feeling emotional harmony. You've come into feeling simple pleasures in life, pure happiness, youthful joy. It makes you feel more generosity, the generosity of spirit, kindness, gentleness. You're just feeling lovely because you're doing what you're supposed to do. And what a beautiful reading, guys. And as the advice in that space, it's the Poet card, also reversed, so it's going to be represented inwardly. And this is saying the Poet Light Attribute expresses soul insights in symbolic language. Okay, so maybe some of you are making music and that's part of your vision. Maybe others of you are actually writing poetry, being artists, writers, some kind of expression of your soul, of soul insights in symbolic language, okay? So maybe that's how you are to express this joy and happiness that you feel here with the Six of Cups as you embark on your vision. The shadow side of this card is turns a lyric gift to negative or destructive effect. Alright. So beautiful, guys. What a beautiful reading. Y'all's has honestly been the most positive yet, I believe, and I love it. I love it for y'all. Okay, so just to reiterate one more time. Transition, and as you transition, your mind is escaping, and that's okay. You can use the athlete, the advice of spirit, which is the athlete card, to use the strength of spirit and willpower to surpass that escape of the mind and the physical limits. Okay, spirit has you. As you end this cycle and a new one begins, hold your vision clear and dear to you, because it is time. Okay? Don't change it for anyone. It's your individual, it's your divinely genuine vision. And as you come into pure happiness, bliss, full of joy, Spirit is saying, now express those soul insights symbolically. What a beautiful reading, Leos. I love you guys so much. Thank you for your support. Happy full moon. Don't forget to howl at the moon. Peace.